Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms.
Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 San Francisco Giants.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be watching for the speedster, D. Gordon. This guy has world-class speed, guys. He can fly. I love watching him run. So if you like watching a guy take over a game with his legs, he's your guy.
Let's take a look at the Giants defense, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking in the outfield at Delino DeShields, another one of those guys converted from the infield to the outfield. Obviously, if you look at his speed, you know why they decided to move him to the outfield. He can go get any ball out there.
Here's D. Gordon now. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Oakland, second baseman, D. Gordon.
And this is fouled back and out of play. The windup and the 0-1. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Cabrera gonna have to hurry. Throw not in time, so he's able to beat one out here to kick off the ball game.
Left fielder,
standing in, Billy Burns. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitches a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Runner breaks for third. Here it comes on 0-2. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. And he'll step off and go to third here. Runner back safely. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Runner at third here, nobody out. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now a snap throw over to third, and he'll dive back in safely. Here's another 1-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
I tell you what, if you want to get a lead anytime, any ball game, this is the one. Game 1 in the series, take that early lead and put the pressure on the other club to have to react to you, not you reacting to them. This is a great battle on both sides. He's throwing strikes and he's fouling balls off. What's he going to give?
And this is going to be a foul ball.
That was a 4th foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
Another full count pitch home. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Batting third.
Coming to the plate now, Francisco Lindor. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And the runner back in standing. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. And that misses for ball one.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1. Here's a look over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Tapped up the first baseline, but that one rolls foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 balls, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You could work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Into the box, Emmett Wilson. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And that is going to get down for extra bases as this will drive home 2. In to score the runner from third. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 3-0 game.
That's a monster at bat right there. A 1-run lead is fine and everything, but a 3-run cushion.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Now a bunt attempt here. Alonso gloves it, and not in time as the run scores. So credit him with an RBI as he really caught him by surprise there by dropping that down.
Catcher, Marco Tavares.
Into the box, Marco Tavares. As Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. The 0-1 pitch. And there he goes towards second. Now a bunt attempt here. And they're not going to have a play on him as the catcher just eats it. But a strong throw gets him at second, so the sacrifice does not pay off here.
Batting 8.
Digging in, Addison Russell. He represents the 8th man to bat here in the first with 4 runs already on the board. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Short hop, but he's out. Great play to pick the throw and slap the tag on him to end the inning. So they nearly bat around here. Coming to the plate now, Justin Ruggiano. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Designated hitter.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups. He fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Chopped weakly to the left. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, he went for the big swing and ends up getting a swinging bunt. He couldn't have rolled the ball any better. Starts off the inning. Here we go. We're off and flying. A leadoff single.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
2 straight.
And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Set to deal on 2-2. Squared that one up just a little late. No one out with a runner at second. Doesn't offer at the circle change there, and it goes full 3-2. Following next is Nelson Cruz. He waits on deck. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Burns is there. One out.
Batting third.
Here's Nelson Cruz now.
Nelson Cruz.
A little bouncer. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
Batting
Now
fourth.
at the plate, Miguel
Third
Cabrera
baseman.
trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. And the changeup is way low that time. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Now it's 2-0.
Well, you see this a lot. A guy comes out of the bullpen throwing bullets, but he has a tough time finding the zone. Trust me, velocity is a great weapon if the hitters are tempted to swing.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly he's sitting fastball ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
Hamilton is under it. And that's the third out. 1 left for San Francisco. They trail here 4-0. Now to the plate, Addison Russell. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Addison Russell.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Gutierrez going back, still ranging back. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His first homer so far in the series. And the A's add on more. It's now a 5-0 game. Billy Hamilton runs up as if to bunt and missed it. Strike 1. Base is empty here with nobody out. And he pops up the bunt attempt. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. DeShields is right there on the first. So a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Next for Oakland, second baseman.
Digging in to try it again. D. Gordon. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1.
Oh, right there, Matt. He had the perfect pitch, a fastball away, and he's trying to drop the drag bunt down that direction. He just didn't get it down.
Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. And he's bunting here with 2 strikes, but he misses, and that's a rather weak out number 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Billy Burns. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Fouled back. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He worked the walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. Throw over to first, and he's back standing. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Clearly They're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch is high, the throw. And he will be nailed at third on a questionable decision, to say the least, and the inning is over. The A's add on to their lead with the striding into the box, Jung-Ho Kang. And his guys have quite a hill to climb, down 5-zip here in the early going. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops. Here's a ball skied in the air near the line, back behind first. Gordon will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Batting sixth, left fielder Brandon
at the plate, Brandon Guyer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Moore delivering here on 1-0. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Ready on 1-2. And another foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Back-to-back changeups. He spit on the first one, recognizing it well.
And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. And no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. Giants leave one. Need to get it. Ready for another chance. Francisco Lindor. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Matt, I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised to see him back out there. Those first 2 innings were rough, but he's fought himself back to get up to the 3rd inning, and let's see how it turns out.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count. 3-2.
Well, that pitch was like a backdoor cutter, if you will.
Into the windup. Ready with the payoff pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. DeShields ranges to his right. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Center fielder.
In is Christian Yelich. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
No trouble out there for Gutierrez as that becomes out number 2.
Designated hitter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Emmett Wilson. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And Gutierrez will make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the A's as they're on. At the plate, Alexis Alonso. He'll start things out with Matt Moore as we get the inning underway. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
The batter. Designated hitter.
Stepping up now, Justin Ruggiano. First offering on its way. Just a tick behind for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Moore has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter. Center fielder.
Here's Franklin Gutierrez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup and the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Outside, 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
And the walk. Now at the plate, Nelson Cruz. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Yelich is after it. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 1 left for San Francisco. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Striding in once again, Mitch Moreland. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Moreland.
A called strike over the outside corner.
Well, there's a strike looking, but you know what? They've been so patient. They're leading in this game, I think, because of their discipline at the plate. They're not swinging at balls out of the zone.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Boy, I don't know if that was a great take or he's just flat out full, because that curveball.
'50th pitch of the game on its way. And this is swung on and missed, and Moreland is set down on strikes for the first out. Stepping in, Marco Tavares comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Now, a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. One and two, here it comes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 5 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Addison Russell waits on deck. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Again, he sends it out of play. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Another one sent foul. The payoff pitch one more time. Now a cut fastball, and this is over but low. It's ball 4.
Now batting, third baseman, Addison.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Addison Russell. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1.
Matt, this is a crazy game. I mean, the thing you stress, right? First pitch strikes. He's doing it. 80% of the time, he's throwing first pitch strike to hitters. The problem is he's giving them too much to hit, and as a result, they've been hitting him hard.
Stepping up to the plate, Billy Hamilton. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the double steal is on here, and a bunt attempt here, but this will be foul, so the runners will stay put for now. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned.
Now batting,
here's D. Gordon now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And he'll step off and go to third here. And he just manages to get his hand in. And he'll look over to third here once more, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Calling for it, Cruz, and that ends the inning. A's strand a couple, but they hold at the plate. Miguel Cabrera, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 64.
Hard liner toward short. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. The relay, and he's in there safely. He's got a double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws. Lindor is there, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder.
Standing in, Brandon Guyer. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch fastball runs a bit too high. It's ball one. Hit on the ground to short. Lindor is there, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, there's a one-out infield single. You know what? You can start a lot of rallies with one out. He was hustling down the line. If you're pitching, you think, golly, that was so unlucky.
Carlos Santana will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes.
Look, this is a big half inning. Look, they're down a little bit right now, but if they get something going, it's still early in the game. This is a huge inning and a huge at-bat.
Yelich is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Stepping in, Delino DeShields. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the fourth inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Moreland in foul ground. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Giants leave a couple. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Ready once again, Billy Burns. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. But this will land untouched. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. 1-2. Here it comes. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Gong is there for it. 1 down.
Now batting.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball that just misses inside. 1 out, nobody on. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Line towards center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Ready for another shot now. Christian Yelich. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Runners off for second. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
2-2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
So he sets him down swinging. Christian Yelich goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Grounded to first. Alonso scoops it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs. Settling in now, Alexis Alonso comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Yelich is under it. 1 away.
Now batting. Designated hitter.
Digging in once again, Justin Ruggiano. A hit in 2 tries so far. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Now Moore with a 1-2. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. Another 1-2 delivery. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now another 1-2. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. Now that's a Gold Glove caliber play there.
Fair-handed grabs might be one of the best-looking plays in baseball. It not only takes tremendous body control and focus, but the fielder also needs to have a quick and accurate release to make an out.
Into the box now, Franklin Gutierrez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Moore delivering here on 1-0. This one's down to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. They can't chip into that. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Mitch.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
The catcher.
Ready for another shot
8.
now. Marco Tavares. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. And he chased it in the dirt. Santana has it, and he makes the throw to first. Tavares is retired, 2 down now.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in and looking for more, Addison Russell. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swing and a ball hit high, but not very far out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. A's are gone in order as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Here's Nelson Cruz now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Nelson
Ball one.
Cruz.
Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Miguel Cabrera, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Fly ball out to right field. Hamilton is after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the versatile Jung-Ho Kang. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Lifted in the air out to right. Hamilton on the move. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Giants down in order. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Back here in San Francisco. 7th inning coming up now in game 1 as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far.
Billy Hamilton.
Billy Hamilton is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Hey, this at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
3-0 now. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Well, when you've been out there as long as he has, you have to expect to lose a little precision in your location. He's up over 90 pitches now, so he might be starting to tire a little bit. Something to keep an eye on.
He's set, and the pitch. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. A runner at second, nobody out. Runner's on his way to third. On attempt misses. The throw down. Now a spin and a throw back to second. Runner's back. He's ready now. The pitch. Runner goes for third. Pitch inside the throw. Throw won't get him. The runner in scoring position with none out. Shows bunt here, but this one misses. Ball 3. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Tell you what, though, Matt, that's pretty good. 100 going into the 7th inning. That's not bad. I'll take it all day.
And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. From the belt, kicks and deals. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike two. Here comes the payoff pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 3-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Ready for another chance? Billy Burns. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. And this is fouled back and out of play. A man at third with 1 away. And a bunt attempt misses, and we'll see how they play it down 0-2.
Nope.
Good waste pitch, 1-2.
Count 1-2.
Now a snap throw over to third, and a dive, but he's back. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Now batting, shortstop.
Striding in once again, Francisco Lindor. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. And he takes a cold strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 1-2, here it comes. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Santana recovers. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So they scratch. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Guyer, 1 for 2. On his line so far in the game.
Brandon Guyer.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
The catcher.
Here's Carlos Santana.
Carlos Santana.
Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
Now batting.
Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Yelich comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Alexis Alonso. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. And he misses there. 1-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate. He just fouled it off.
And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Now here's a swing, and this is hit well down the line in right. This ball has a chance, and it is gone. A home run. Ready once again. Justin Ruggiano is working on a 1 for 3. David Peralta will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Number 6, David Peralta.
Down and in as he's forced to back out of the way that time.
Well, that's not what they were looking for when they brought him into the game. First pitch nearly hits the first batter he's facing. That's a little bit to be concerned if you're the manager.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Ready with the 2-2. He pulls this one into right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Oh, the old CNI base hit. The changeup's down. The batter goes down to get.
We see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. Here's Franklin Gutierrez as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And Gutierrez comes up empty there, and he's in a quick 0-2 hole now.
Oh, man, I talk about frustrated. You're down 0-2 with this guy. You know he's got 4 pitches in his back pocket.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Here's Nelson Cruz now.
Nelson Cruz.
And he lays off there 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, that was a good changeup right there. You see how he swung through that ball? Man, he's got him thinking now, because that was clearly an indication he was looking fastball and got fooled.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much.
And his game of hide and seek ends as he's tagged out to end the inning. Ready now, Christian Yelich. 0 for 3.
Athletics center fielder Christian Yelich.
Bruce Rondon has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Bruce Rondon.
And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1.
Well, both starters are out of the game, but you know, it's so different today. Now you almost want to get to the bullpen before you extend that starter. At least that's how it seems most managers play it these days.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, designated hitter.
In now, Emmett Wilson. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line toward the alley in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Mitch Moreland. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that misses inside 1-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Popped high in the air. Rondon is there for it. And that's the 3rd out. 1. Standing in, Miguel Cabrera. Vernon Geary is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Your attention, please.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. 1-1 pitch coming now to Cabrera. And that misses. 2-1.
2-1 the count.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Yelich is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Jung-Ho Kang. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Hit sharply on the ground, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
That's a strong hitter right there. Slider in on his hands, and he still is able to muscle it out.
Carl Edwards Jr. enters a little. Ryan Schimpf will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And this is going to be a foul ball. Runners on first with 1 down. Outside for a ball, 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Yelich is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So stepping in, Carlos Santana. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
A high fastball is in there. Working for the punch out and the offering. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. High pop up. Moreland is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. A's bullpen does its job. We're on to the 9th. Back now in Northern California's Bay Area.
Please.
We're set to continue the 9th inning in this one. Ryan Schimpf.
Now playing left field, number 69. Ryan.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Marco Tavares is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. 1-2, here it comes. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Here's Addison Russell. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Now a shot to center field. Back goes the center fielder, but this ball has plenty behind it, and it's a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game, and it's now 7-4. Billy Hamilton comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. Here it comes. And he's bunting here with 2 strikes, but he misses, and that's a rather weak out number 2. So digging in now, D. Gordon. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Back to him on the mound. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. The A's strike for 1 on the solo homer. Last chance coming up for the G-men. It's the A's 7. And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. And he'll look at a first-pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Hit back up the middle. Lindor over to his left, and he's set down 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Alexis Alonso. Lays off 1-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Drilled right back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away. Standing in now, David Peralta, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. David Peralta becomes out number 2 in the bottom of the 9th. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. 1-0 count. Here it is. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Sharp ground ball to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
23.
Steve Buck.
Now pitching for the Athletics, number 8, Steve Buck.
Stepping in now, Nelson Cruz, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw on to first will be in time to take care of him, and the A's have taken home field advantage right from the start. They claim game 1 on the road as this one is over.
Man, that's what you would call an efficient outing. 1 pitch and he gets the save. He doesn't get paid by the pitch, so he just figured he'd end it quickly and hit the showers. Good call.
And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. Game 2 of the World Series between the Oakland A's and the San Francisco Giants. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
Let's take a look at the Giants defense, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking in the outfield at Lionel DeShields, another one of those guys converted from the infield to the outfield. Obviously, if you look at his speed, you know why they decided to move him to the outfield. He can go get any ball out.
Here's D. Gordon now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Trying to bunt his way on to open the ball game, but he misses it for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit to first. Alonso over to his left.
Well, as the leadoff guy who starts the game, you want to do anything you can to get things started early. Right there, he starts with an infield single. Now there's a lot of ways they can go about getting him home.
Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. First offering on its way. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Now a look and a throw back to second. And he's back easily. No one out with a runner at second. And he'll turn and throw back to second again, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 0-1 pitch. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
That is the third pitch right there. He has pounded him hard in. 3 pitches in a row. And I don't know if he backs off and pulls the string. I got a feeling he's just going to keep pounding. Got a lot of pride in his fastball.
1-2. Here it comes. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Iwakuma will do this himself, and that's the first out. So here's Francisco Lindor now. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot, too. Leadoff man at third with 1 down. And he's back standing. He's set, and the pitch. Slider, and this is hit on the ground out to short. Taken in by Gung. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game.
Center fielder.
Now at the plate, Christian Yelich. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. On the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base.
In now, Emmett Wilson. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So a run on 2. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Well, Matt, they find themselves already down 1. The big thing here, realize you got a lot of game left. Just score 1 run. Try to get right back in the game, even it up, and play the whole 9 innings. You can't just play part of the game, play the whole game.
Here comes the 1-0. Popped up. Moreland is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting second.
Here's Franklin Gutierrez.
Franklin Gutierrez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
Oh, that looked like a pretty good pitch to hit it. A little bit late, so he might have been just fooled just a tad bit, just enough not to square it up.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
2 strikes and he hits it in the left field. You couldn't hit a sand wedge better than that ball was placed right.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Yelich. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. In now, Miguel Cabrera. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. In there, a base hit.
I like the idea of the first pitch breaking ball. This time, it just didn't work out.
The shortstop.
And ball 4 here on the intentional walk. So now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Brandon Guyer, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. 2 out, bases loaded. That misses. 2-0.
Oh, this is a tough situation right here. I got a good hitter at the plate. You're down 2-0 with the bases loaded, no outs. Woo, maybe you should just roll it up there.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Set to deliver on 2-1. This could be trouble now. It's 3-1.
3-1 count, first and second. A lot of things can be happening here. I wonder if the runners start, but more importantly, get a pitch you can drive.
And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now.
Well, I don't know what he was sitting on right there, but that's the pitch you want. You're heading the count, and you get a fastball right there, middle in. I don't know. I'd have had to swing at that.
Hamilton is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Giants leave them loaded. They're down. Digging in, Mitch Moreland. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
First baseman.
First pitch on its way. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Santana recovers and he makes the throw to first. Moreland is retired and there's 1 away.
Catcher it.
Stepping up now, Marco Tavares. Into the windup and the pitch. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Nope. A nice job by the retreating first baseman to look it in for the out.
Third baseman.
Settling in now, Addison Russell. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1.
Well, even though these two teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, for the players, Matt,
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. One. Into the box, Carlos Santana. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Carlos Santana.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Santana is retired, and there's one away.
Second baseman.
Now some action in that Oakland bullpen as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one.
backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Into the windup, here's the 2-1 pitch. Changeup stayed low that time for ball 3. Alexis Alonso waits on deck. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, he got jammed on that one right there, and he's just strong enough to muscle it into right field for the base hit.
Stepping in now, Alexis Alonso, as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
That's a nice single right there. He recognized the changeup early. It was just hanging. Not much difference between.
Here
comes Bob Melvin now out of the open. Vernon Geary is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. Little dribbler down the line, but it gets foul. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
There's one. On to Moreland, but it's too late, so they'll get just the one. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Franklin Gutierrez. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. And here's ball 4 on the intentional pass as that'll now load the bases here. And set up the force at the plate. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. On a big swing, and he crushes this ball deep. My goodness, a long home run. Digging in to try it again, Miguel Cabrera. He reached on a single in his first try. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Good job of holding up on the 0-2 pitch right there, because clearly he was wanting to chase it.
Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. But one more look at the big blow in the inning for the Giants. Bye-bye, baby. A grand. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Billy Hamilton.
Here's a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. The next 0-2. Pops this one up. Cabrera is there for it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman.
Striding in once again, D. Gordon. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike one. The pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. The 1-2 pitch. Now a ball rolls softly to second. He's got to hurry. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at bat, Billy Burns. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. He's set down now as the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning. And that'll bring up the versatile Jung Ho Gung. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Jung Ho.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Yelich on the move. 1 away.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Brandon Guyer. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Skied into straightaway right. After it is Hamilton. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Stepping up to the plate, Carlos Santana. He got called out on strikes his last time through. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. The throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second.
Sheldon Palmer is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Delino DeShields is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Whoa, that'll get your attention. First pitch out of the bullpen, and it's a fastball inside, nearly hits the batter. Everybody's on edge right now.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
A strike, and it's 3-1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Ready for another chance? Alexis Alonso. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
And he takes strike 2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Giants leave a couple. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
He's putting on a clinic. We may as well say, here comes the batter. Strike 1, because everybody's 0-1. The first pitch strike, he's thrown a first pitch strike to every hitter in this game. When you do that, forget about it. 0-1, what a place to pitch from.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. Here's the 1-2 delivery. To the right side, but foul, and he'll try it again. another 1-2. Lifted the other way to left center. Gutierrez sprinting after it, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. In is Christian Yelich, a base hit in his first trip. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Set to deliver the 0-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those. Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
Line toward right center, and that gets down as he can't get there in time. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Well, I love it when guys are aggressive with the runner in scoring position. First pitch, he jumps all over to drive in the run.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Goes down to get the sinker, and it's chopped foul at the plate. It's strike one. Comes set with the 0-1. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But this will get foul for strike two. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Fielded cleanly, and a good throw gets him one gone.
The catcher, number 8.
Ready now, Marco Tavares, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
This is a big at bat. You're down 2 right here, and they're sitting with runners in scoring position. Put the ball in play. He's got to pick up something. Just keep the chain moving. This is a big at bat.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Wow, a perfectly executed safety squeeze right there, and that's such a tough play to defend when it's done right. It can be risky, of course, but not as much as the suicide squeeze. Good call.
And that's going to be a base hit as the run comes in, and we've got ourselves a 4-4 ball game.
Whoa, those 2 out base hits, those will kill the other team right there. He comes up with a big hit to tie this game.
Billy Hamilton.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But this is foul for the first strike. He popped out in his first trip. Here comes the 0-1. Looking at strike two, a fastball that catches the inside corner. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Pitch inside, the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Digging in once again, Justin Ruggiero. Action in the bullpen.
Designated hitter, Shustin.
David Peralta will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Giants, number 6, David Peralta.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Here it comes, 1-0. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. So striding forward now, Franklin Gutierrez. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. Here's the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First offering on its way. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Here comes the 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Hamilton is under it. 2 gone. Ready for another shot now. Miguel Cabrera, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And the changeup is way low that time. 1-0 pitch. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. To short. Lindor ranges to his left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders. Digging in the switch hitter, Billy Hamilton. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The right fielder, number 6.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Looking to drop one down, but he can't make contact. 1-2. The pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
And another foul ball. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
This is a really good at-bat. This is the kind that you go back to the dugout, regardless of the outcome, they go, great AB, man, great AB.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Hit out towards second. DeShields has it, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Up next
Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game, and boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. D. Gordon tries to bunt his way on here, but it's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded fouled off to the right side.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Pulled toward right center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next
ready once again, Billy Burns. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. On the ground to the right side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order to the bottom of the. Now at the plate, Jung Ho Kang. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Castilla enters from the bullpen to do the pitch.
Number 76, Cliff Castilla.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
That was a tough split right there. A splitter in the high 80s. When you're throwing that kind of split with that kind of movement, you're reading it with the arm speed as a hitter. You think it's fastball, then it dips. And when it's coming in the 80s like that, you definitely read fastball out of the hand.
Left fielder, Brandon.
So coming to the plate, Brandon Geyer. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
1-0.
Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. Ryan Schimpf will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Hard on the ground towards short. Lindor comes up with it. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the 2nd out.
The catcher, number 41.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Carlos Santana. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And here's the 2nd generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. It was a walk in his last trip. Line to the right side. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit. Ryan Schimpf will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Francisco Lindor. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. And this is going to be extra bases here leading off the 6th. And he will coast into 2nd with a leadoff double.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on 2nd. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
A quick out number 1. Striding in once again, Emmett Wilson. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And that one stayed up a little high.
With the infield back and a runner at 3rd, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You can see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. In to score the runner from 3rd.
Well, he comes up with the big RBI hit right there and puts them ahead in this ball game. If they can keep a lead, get to that bullpen, they got to.
Into the box, Mitch Moreland as he lifts it in the air to right field. Cruz is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Ready for another shot now. Marco Tavares. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's running towards 2nd. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Not in time. He's in there at 2nd.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. A's have to settle for just. Ready once again. Alexis.
For the Giants. First baseman, Alexis.
Now here's the pitch. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, David Peralta. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. And there he goes towards 2nd. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Hey, this catcher has an elite arm.
hard on the ground towards short. Scooped up on the backhand. And the throw to first is in time. One gone. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. The tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play.
Now batting.
Here's Franklin Gutierrez. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch on its way. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Now the 2-1 pitch coming to Gutierrez. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk. Here's Nelson Cruz now. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Tying run at first base, he's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing and it makes contact, you just got to get flying.
Well, both of those balls have been inside. So if I'm hitting,
now pitching
Roberto Ozuna takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Now a swing and a ground ball. To 2-2 now.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. 1 left for San Francisco. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Back here in San Francisco. It's on to the 7th now in game 2, but before we start, there's a look at our game summary to this point.
Leading off for Oakland. Third baseman, Addison Russell.
Now some action out in the Giants bullpen. Addison Russell is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
he's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one. But the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he will get there as the A's have themselves a leadoff double.
The right fielder, number 6.
Here's Billy Hamilton.
Billy Hamilton.
Now here comes Bruce Bochy out of the Giants dugout on his way to the mound. Ryan Dull is called upon, and it's not for his usual role. Just hoping to keep the deficit at 1 here. On attempt misses. The throw down. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. 5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Hit out towards second. DeShields ranges to his right. No problem here. 1 away. Here's D. Gordon now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
D. Gordon.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a flare hit toward right. DeShields ranging into shallow right. He makes the catch, but here comes the runner from third. And they'll go ahead and tack another to their lead as it's now a 6-4 ball game.
Left fielder, Billy Burns.
Ready for another chance. Billy Burns. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. 6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And there's ball 2 now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full 3-2. On the ground to the left side. And there's his first base hit in this one. 2-out success, and that means Francisco Lindor will hit here as well.
Well, I think that might have been ball 4, but you never want the...
Now a move over to first, and the runner back in standing. Perhaps wisely, another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. So here's Francisco Lindor now. Pitch inside, the throw. Not in time as he steals second. Ready with the 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
That ball's out of the zone, and he's swinging at it, and you're wondering, why is he swinging at that pitch? It is so enticing. And it looks like the ball just took off and rose on it. Didn't rise. He just executed the location properly.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Grounded back up the middle. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. A's have to digging into try it again. Miguel Cabrera. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
The next 3-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Another payoff pitch. Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal.
Next for the Giants, the shortstop, Jung-Ho Kang.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Good slurve. 0-2 now. Nobody out. Runner on first. And a wasted pitch there. 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder Ryan Shum. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. In tight there as he's got to turn out of the way of that one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly a sitting fastball ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. And the throw will go to second as they get to force out.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Well, he hit that ball hard. He's been seeing the ball great. That right there now makes him 3 for 4.
Steve Buck.
Now pitching for Oakland, number 8.
And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A hit and 2 at bats for him at this point in the ball game. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it. Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. Just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. The walk would be good here, too.
And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Alexis Alonso. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only...
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. Giants leave them loaded. They trail it here 6-4. In is Christian Yelich. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Center fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Yelich.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. A 1-0 delivery. 1-1.
Tell you what, Matt, he looks locked in to me. You know, I played with a guy named Larry Milburn. He said he looks hitterish. You see that swing right there? I know he missed it, but he was on it.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Sent on the ground out to second. DeShields takes it in. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Digging in and looking for more.
Wilson. Your attention, please. Now
so they'll go to the bullpen
Giants.
now, and it'll be
number 13. Will
follow Orlando. They'll move into the on-deck circle now.
16.
And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Now batting.
Now in the
The
box,
first baseman.
Mitch Moreland.
Mitch
No hits in 3
Moreland.
tries so far. He's struck out once. In the air, down the left field line and deep. Schimpf is after it. Around first, he's digging for second. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
The catcher.
Now at the
Number
plate,
8.
Marco Tavares. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here it comes, 0-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Danger averted following the... Striding in, David Peralta. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch.
Peralta.
And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. Now the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. Burns comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Center fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Franklin Gutierrez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, that's a good swing, but he just threw it right by him. You know, when you're facing the guy throwing that hard, you almost have to start your swing the minute that arm gets in the slot ready to deliver. He's throwing that hard.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Following next is Nelson Cruz. He waits on deck. Full count. Here it comes. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one. Digging in now, Nelson Cruz. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Yelich going back on it. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Miguel Cabrera. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Gordon ranging into the outfield. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Back now in Northern California's Bay Area. We're set to continue the 9th inning in this one.
Leading off for the Athletics, third baseman, Addison Russell.
First delivery to him on the way. A little bouncer. That rolls foul for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Santana goes to get it, and he makes the throw to first. Russell is retired, and there's one away.
Right fielder, number 6.
Coming to the plate now, Billy Hamilton. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. And a fastball just a bit up. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. DeShields onto the grass. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting. Second
Here's
baseman.
D. Gordon now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded up the first, and that is off the first base bag. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
Left fielder.
Now at the plate, Billy Burns. He singled his last time up, and now we'll just stare him down out there as he steps off and bluffs him back to first. Now a snap throw to first, and he'll get back in standing. And a real chess match going on over there at first now as he steps off to stare him back. First delivery to him on the way. A pitch out. The throw. Oh, but he thought better of it as he aborted the steal attempt and headed back to first. On the move again from first. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Well, that stolen base was about as bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. DeShields ranging into shallow right, and that ends the inning. The A's strand 1. They still lead. And that'll bring up the versatile Jung. He'll lead things off here as we play Carl Edwards Jr. is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Now pitching for Oakland, number 84.
And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with a fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt.
And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there.
Oh, he definitely got away with a changeup right there. He hung that one. But the good news is you got him to pull it foul. Now you come back after him here with another pitch.
In for strike 2. Ready on 1 and 2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2 and 2 now.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Ryan Schimpf is on deck. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Yelich going back at the track. Gone to lead off the inning. And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder, Ryan Schimpf. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Pitch popped up. Russell is there, 1 away.
The catcher.
Here's Carlos Santana now. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Weak roller right side. Throw on to first is in time, and the Giants are down to their final out now.
The batter, number 1. Second
And here's the second generation
Delino.
big leaguer Delino DeShields. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. In there for strike 1, 0 and 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0 and 1. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw on to first will be in time to take care of him, and the A's will take a 2-0 lead back home for game 3 as this one is over.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The Oakland A's get the win to jump out to a 2-0 series lead. Hisashi